Thank you, guys. I started recording, and it wasn't recording no more. I had ran out of room. Anyway, y'all, look, check this out. I'm sitting here thinking about my flame. I'm thinking about this situation, and I'm thinking about why this stuff keep reoccurring, and why it keep going over and over like repetition. This is not repetition. I mean, this is not hell. So why is this hideousness continuing over and over and over again? And what is it so special about my flame? My flame, me and my flame, we are built together. When I talk about flame, people keep saying, he putting his flame on and he sees to the flame and see to the flame. Listen, you got to get out of that human stuff and you got to start thinking like an angel now, because we angels. We are built together. We could be born 6 years apart on this planet, but we are built together. We don't have to be together in the physical. It's like the angel with the two heads, the human head and the eagle and the lion head and all that. It's like that right there. Just look at it like that. Okay. Now let's get back to the facts of what we know. So I'm saying, because whatever she's doing and whatever's being done to her is affecting us both in the worst way. And I know she's tired because I can feel it. And then I'm running in the ground to the point where she don't even have no more healing abilities, no healing oil. She need my oil to cipher from me. But what they don't know is you can cipher from her, but I'm going to cipher from you. And I know exactly how to do it, just like taking the top off a drink bottle and putting it back on. And I'm going to do it. As soon as guys say, finally, it's done, you can do it. I'm going to vacuum you. I'm telling y'all, bro, because y'all weighing that girl out. And it's almost like she got this football and she's on the wrong team. That's actually one of her nicknames, football, and she's running the wrong way. You're supposed to be here to heal the forests of the man, the good man. Okay, now watch this, watch this. In this black magic department where they got the choking and the rolling and the tucking and all that, it mostly can affect the outlook of a man, the external of a man. But it really, you can't see the effects on the external of a woman. But they can use this black magic on both parties. But it's more effective when it comes to the external in the physical world to the man. But watch how I show you how it's affecting us all real bad. So let's say they say this is Genesis. This is the way you start over. And I keep going up by this message I seen. They say you stay stuck. Let me tell you something. If Genesis is gonna start over right here, you might be keeping your stuff from healing, keeping yourself stuck from healing. Because watch this. One thing I learned about God, when something keep repeating itself, and we done spent money, we done went to court after court, and things keep going wrong, that's because God is intervening now. The hand of God is intervening now. See, there's a hand over the hand. There's a blink over the blink. And there's a clockwise over the clockwise. And it's God. Because all these gifts come from God. Okay? So, these people, they take these parts off of the individual that the parts belong to, but these is God's parts. You take from a slayer, you take from a chosen one, you take from an anointed one, and you give it to somebody else. You are taking from God's child. You are taking something that's internally like star seeds, stardust, energy, that's got the energy. You're taking the parts from this child and you're putting it on somebody that is not the chosen one, no matter what you do about it. You can take their arms and legs off and put it over there, and that's still not the chosen one. And you're saying, well, we just trying to fool God. No, you are trying to fool yourself out of the blessing and the blissfulness that God put here for us all. Now, I know the rumor in the streets about my flame, but I'm not going to say it on here because it might make things worse than what it already is. When you got a king and a queen, a high priest and a high priestess, it's a reason they don't mess with these two people. And it's mainly energy. But in this amount of time, we feel like we can abuse all that and do things the way we feel like it need to be done. Well, I'm finna take us back to the reason why you shouldn't be doing it, and you're gonna wish you never done it. Because the whole world gonna come trampling down on y'all. One thing in this world that we all share in common, whether we've been affected by it or not, is STDs, illnesses, fatal illnesses. All of us. We got loved ones that sick. If we ain't sick, loved ones are sick. Somebody's sick. All right. Watch this. Genesis. Let's look at it. We got to quit looking at it like so bookly. Because we living in it now. We got to sit down to ourselves. We got to bring our energy back to ourselves. And we got to really dwell on this and think about this. What is this trying to tell us? And if God say Genesis is going to start over right here, what do that mean? And you think about the Garden of Eden. What do that mean? Everybody look at the Garden of Eden. Where the Garden of Eden? Garden of Eden over here. Garden of Eden was in Africa. Garden of Eden here. Garden of Eden this time going to be in Livonia, Georgia. The Garden of Eden can be a human being. Genesis can be a human being. Y'all took the parts that belong to Genesis and gave them to a human being. And not the human being in the way I was just speaking of, but just a regular human, pretty much, compared to these individuals. Okay, then they say this girl had a healing ability that's starting to fade away now, fade out. Basically, ain't got none no more unless she cipher from minds. And I'm finna clean y'all up because I'm setting everybody up real good. I've been did it. I'm already good on my part. I gotta wait for God to say, it is done. And we're gonna get to cleaning up, vacuuming up around here. But in her case, you figured out, I know they did, y'all. I can say this online, but I'm not gonna say it. But I'm telling you, there's a curse that awaits them. There's a storm coming. It's like they re-navigated somebody that was supposed to heal the world through Genesis, and instead healed the world through sinning. You're a sinner, I'm gonna heal you. 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 It's like this individual got a spiritual disorder and they can't stop healing in that department, but they have been re-navigated to heal sinners. So I'm sitting here observing this individual and I'm saying, what the hell is going on? None of these people care nothing for this person. And she act like she could care less if they do or don't. Then I realized it's programming. And I realized she was programmed to, she was deprogrammed and reprogrammed to go into the wrong direction, so she ain't got a clue. And that's where the spiritual disorder probably came from. So you took the parts off the male version. This is the female version. So you took the parts off the male version and you gave it to somebody who is not a healer. And I can almost guarantee you, is those of you out there, you know where these parts done went to. You know where this stuff done went to. And I'm going to ask you, you ain't got to tell me, not even in the astro. I can pretty much guess that these people are making you sick. And something is going wrong with these people. Right? Because it's like, watch this. It's like taking the gloves off a doctor and putting the gloves off a physician working at the hospital and putting the gloves on a producer in the studio and telling them to do heart surgery. That's basically what y'all did. Idiots. That's basically what y'all did. Now, this kind of ignorance can really fall on the best of us, even if you over the mountain. Now listen to this. You saying God didn't make the right choice, but remember I told y'all God is an awesome God, such an awesome God. If God keeps something going over and over again, then it ain't no longer Satan. Then it might be God trying to tell us something. The delays, God. The stuckness, God. All God, probably. So what is God trying to tell us? And why do this high vibrational angel that was a high vibrational angel, well, how in the hell did this such high vibrational being turn into a demon and continuing to run in the wrong damn direction? And she happy with it. Like she know exactly what she doing. That's what she was called to do. Man, you know, who knows, right? No, this could be bias. Could be assumptions. Hey, I don't know. But I'm trying to get some sense out of no sense. Or get some sense out of nonsense. So watch this. So let's look at what's the problem here. Seeing what they done to the female version. Well, what's going on with the male version? They took his parts off. That ain't the only thing going on wrong with what's really going on. If these two are built together. What is the whispers in the streets about this female? She can heal in the root chakra, in the forest chakra of a man. Whoa, wait a minute. If you would have put them two together like you had supposed to, and you'd have put them right here, then obviously everything would have reset it back to Genesis. It's still gonna do that anyway, even if it's with a different partner. But everything would have reset it back to Genesis because Genesis can easily be a filter to clean and heal the planet. You'll be amazed how many men done probably crossed this individual path, all of us. And you'll be amazed who have. Okay? And let's say some of them doing it just to cipher energy for me, but still, think about it. So, over time in my life, people will always send me these. If they could catch a woman coming to me, they gonna drag her real good. Real good. And then bring her to me. And they done this. They brought this woman to me many a time, different women when I was young. And when you young, and you don't know about all this, a garden is a garden. But these women started healing around me and I never noticed it. Until these 5 years and my flame said, okay, time for a reset, time for you to heal me. And I said, hell no, get out of here. Like she knew it. And see, I know who she's the wife of on the other side. I know who she's the wife of on the other side. So you took these parts and you took these parts off and you gave the male parts to somebody who ain't even gifted by God, who doesn't have it. You don't have it, whoever you are out there. You are an imposer, you are an imitator, and I'm finna show you how bad you screwed up the world. Look at all the people that's infested, even down to council and stuff like that. We truthfully don't know exactly. We just know the stories in the Bible, but we don't know exactly how they was activated. We don't know exactly how they was performed. Let's just admit it. The Bible was written so that everybody can read it. That's why I say when the overly righteous people get a Sadducees and Pharisees, they got to get out the way. Because sometimes the truth is better to be known. You should have made another Bible that was a more older Bible for older people. And when you go purchase this Bible, you had to be a certain age to purchase this Bible. That's what you should have done. Now, I'm ready to get this over with. I'm talking about this lecture because it's so powerful. And I don't know if it's biased or not, but it feels powerful. So I'm ready to get it over with because it's draining me in a good way. Now, watch this. Listen to me, people, because there's a lot of people out there dealing with these people. We're going to take his part and do it here because he's been there. If we sacrifice, we unalive. You can't unalive God, people. You can't unalive somebody that got, if I'm still here and I'm still breathing, I haven't been unalive, so why you going with the unalive? Well, I forgot about the movie, so let me get out my feelings. I forgot about this crazy old movie. Anyway, so back to it. Now watch this. To you who've been doppelganging and emulating and copying and pasting. Look at the STDs. Look at the contamination that's in the world today. Look at how vast it is. I seen people that have to be chosen, but badly contaminated. But they just gotta be a chosen. How do that work? Because they can be healed. How can they be healed? By slayers. Every slayer got his own ability Every slayer is here for its own reason and purpose. You can't take from one slayer and give it to another slayer. That'll be the worst thing you could possibly do. You can't take from one high priest and give it to another high priest. That's the worst thing you could do. Because one high priest might be here to heal the garden. Another high priest might be here to heal the forest. Another high priest might be here to heal the brain. Another high priest might be here to heal the heart. You can't just switch them up. This is the slap in our face that we thought we were playing against God, thought we knew more than God, thought we were smarter than God. Because you took the parts from this guy. This guy is not gangster enough. This guy just don't look thug enough. This guy don't look, I seen this guy, he got the pretty eyes, he got the beard, honey. Oh, he look like, this guy don't look rough enough. So you took the gift that God gave to this guy, because this guy was the guy that God chose, and you gave it to the guy that you chose, because you feel like God made a mistake. Because you are smarter than God. You are greater than God. So you felt like God made a mistake, and you was for sure for yourself that God made a mistake. Now, watch this. So you took the gloves off this physician doctor that work in the medical field, and you took the gloves off and you put the gloves on Dr. Dre. And you said, Dr. Dre, perform heart surgery on me, please. And it didn't end right. It didn't end that way. It didn't end right. Something went wrong, horribly wrong. Same thing in this situation. You took Adam's force away and you gave it to someone that don't have the Adam gene. They might got the unfair, super, extreme, incredible, lucky gene, but they ain't got the Adam gene. So just like this woman been healing all these men in their forests, all this time I probably supposed to have been healing all these women gardens. I just nailed that coffin. Now I want to see y'all put me back together without me doing that damn test. Y'all sitting here doing the test. All that time I've been doing the test, you said, oh, it make me feel so good when he do the test. I feel so good when he do the test. Oh, fake wet stuff. Oh, moist stuff. Oh, it feels so good. Do the test. Oh, it's here. Feels so good. But it's supposed to be probably real though, wouldn't it? Because I know for a fact I done crossed people in my lifetime, especially in my teenage years, that probably had some real bad illnesses. And I know they started healing. Looking better, feeling better, no medical drug, no medical stuff to keep them up to par, nothing to make them feel better. So you gotta think the same thing that they've been doing to my flame, I keep telling y'all they want to do to me. Who you think they gonna try to come out there? I'm waiting on y'all though. Who you think they gonna try to come? I'm waiting on y'all though. Who you think they gonna try to come out there when they done with her? Cause believe me, I can feel her energy. So, that's the message for the day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all enjoyed it. But this is powerful. This is powerful. Oh, this finna bring, all the attention was on me. You keep attacking me, been attacking my root chakra, done tore it absolutely apart. And I'm telling y'all, bushy brow and all y'all, that little group, I don't know what y'all know. You might be on my side, you might not be on my side, but somebody better hurry up and come together. Because somebody messed up royally. You know how bad it is to mess up royally? Like that cat right there, trying to figure things out. You used to have friends to play with, now you ain't got nothing to play with. That cat life remind me of my life. Let me tell you something now. But you see how he's still making, you see how he's still making it right? He's still happy. That bottle is his new sister. Look, that bottle is his girlfriend. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right there. We got to think about this, y'all. And I guarantee you, when y'all finally, especially courts out there and all that, start putting this together properly and get out of that damn barrel stuff, out of that money crap, I guarantee you all of our lives going to start getting better overnight. God trying to tell us all something. No, do that mean you got to be with that? That don't mean, that ain't what I'm saying. You got to actually be with somebody to do that. But what I'm saying is that kind of stuff right there got to be used properly. We got to understand what God was saying when he said Genesis is going to start over right here. Genesis can be a human being. The Garden of Eden can be a human being. My flame could have easily been the garden of all gardens. And I could have easily been the forest of all forests. Amen.